Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing a video today on XRP. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. Now, right now, we're looking at XRP. It's sitting down here at 32 cents. I'm not worried, but I do want to show you something that can very well be happening right now. First, we see the Bitcoin dominance chart. Look how fast it's spiking to the downside. Then we look at Ethereum. Look at this. This is incredible how far it has dropped. I mean, it dropped very fast. And the last time we seen this happen, it was the beginning of Altseason for every other coin. So is this going to be the beginning of Altseason? I don't know for sure. But I've been keeping an eye on both of the Bitcoin and Ethereum dominance, and it's looking like it's going down fast. So maybe we will have a great weekend for altcoins. We'll have to wait and see. So let's move on. So projects like Algo, Tezos, XRP, etc. You can send money from one address to another almost instantly and convert that crypto into cash. When developing countries send workers overseas, for example, who send money back home, these are ways to reduce massive bank fees and delays. You see what XRP and other coins are doing for third world countries. And I believe that's what ISO 222 is looking at. The fact that a lot of these countries are third world countries because they can't move money. You know, there's countries where you can't even have a bank account. It's that bad. So XRP opens new doors for that in the near future. And then we see this: fake market rallies, supply chain disruptions, inflation worsens, market collapses, money flows into commodities and crypto, stablecoin and CBDC adoption, on-demand liquidity, XRP. But I want to talk about something that, I tell you all the time, I can see things aligning perfectly for XRP. But I want to talk about XRP Money. In other words, what I want to talk to you about is I see everyone always talks about buying the Lambo, buying this, buying that. What do you think the number one thing is that you can buy with XRP? I'm going to give you a hint right now. What it is something that we all possess already, and that is time. Money can't buy you everything, but it can buy you time. You can never get time back. You can't buy more time, but you can buy time to do the things you want to do with money. And that's why most people that are invested in cryptocurrency or invested in XRP, they know what they hold and they're hoping for that day when everything takes off all of a sudden. Why? Because then they'll have time to do all the things that they ever wanted to do, whether it be go on vacations, or maybe you don't have to go to work, so you have a lot of free time throughout the day. Maybe you want to start a business, but you don't have time to put into it because you're working a 40-hour-a-week job. Things like that. That's where I see XRP. That's why I invest in crypto. I have a regular job. I work 5 days a week, most of the time 6, 7 days a week. But the thing is, XRP money will allow me to have a lot more time to do the things I want to do. And I think that's why most people are invested into crypto, because they want that money. They want that time. I mean, the Lambo and all that will come later when you make massive amounts of money. Then you could go buy a Lambo and pay the $10,000 a year maintenance on it and things like that. But I always wanted to mention that in other videos. And we see where XRP is going. We see how it's all aligning perfectly for XRP. Ripple continues on building what is right for the great good of society first. The truth always comes to light, and XRP will eventually get the recognition she deserves. Even if she doesn't, you can sleep well at night knowing you hold the greatest digital asset of all time. I've said that in other videos, that I feel it is the greatest digital asset ever created. Why? Because it does so much for so many people. It's not about just becoming rich off of XRP. It's about what Ripple is doing for other countries. Countries that don't even stand a chance against, the US or China or Russia. It helps those countries improve their lives. The people there get to improve their life. And maybe some of them eventually get to go on and create better things. We don't know. Always go extreme. Be part of Extreme Army and earn passive income as much as you can. Diamond hands to the moon. See, again, passive income. So when you're ready to sell your XRP, maybe, you're only in XRP to get the huge 10x gains or 50x gains that come. Who knows? But if you sell your XRP, you might be missing out on one of the greatest opportunities ever, and that's passive income. Income that comes daily. And people say, oh, that'll never happen. But we see these projects already being built on the XRP ledger. And I mean, over and over again, we see it. So who says that cryptocurrency like XRP can't reach $1, $10, or even $100 in the future? The market cap is 100 billion, yes. But the dollar has a market cap of 20 trillion. So it is much more stable to own and use XRP than even the dollar. And that's the thing. Nobody knows where XRP is going to go to, what that price is. It's your price where you're going to sell. Me, personally, I'm starting to look at all of the passive income opportunities. Things like that, where maybe you go out and go to the store, you buy something, and next day you wake up and the money's back in your account. Why? Because you have passive income. Then we see this. Funny thing now is that inflation is sky high and Bitcoin is dropping. So Bitcoin is not a hedge against inflation. Bitcoin has failed as payment and now as a hedge. Utility, utility, utility. And I always say that. Utility I see as the big winner this year. Why? Because I don't think any of these coins, honestly, like the ones I always show you that are ISO 222 compliant, I don't think any of those coins need a true Altseason to moon. I think they can moon on their own, based on their own utility, their own use case. I don't think Bitcoin is always going to lead this market. People will argue with you. Bitcoin is the king. Without Bitcoin, nothing moves. But the thing is, Bitcoin does not have the utility like these coins have. And with utility, I think you could go much higher than any Altseason can ever get you to. In other words, maybe, back a year ago when we were talking about a $10 XRP in Altseason, maybe $20 XRP in an Altseason. But in a true utility bull run, XRP's bounds are endless. And that's why I made that video yesterday talking about a $10,000 to $35,000 XRP. And a lot of people laughed and said, it'll never happen. I get the comments and I see what people say. But the thing is, they said that about Bitcoin. When Bitcoin, it'll never reach $10,000. Most people counted it out before it got to $500. So you can never count out utility, in my opinion. Incorrect info. China and Russia are ahead with their digital currency program. And that is major. And the reason it's a major thing is because we now see that the Fed is rapidly changes are taking place in the global monetary system that may affect the international role of the dollar. A U.S. central digital currency, CBDC, is being examined to help the U.S. dollar's international standing. Why? Because of this. China and Russia are ahead with their program, probably, I'm going to say at least a year to 2 years ahead of the U.S. when it comes to digital currency. And I think people are now finally realizing it in our government that we're going to be left behind. The dollar will not stand up internationally. So what happens next? I will tell you in a minute. Digital dollar. Do you mean XRP's value is only $1? Nobody's saying that XRP is going to be the digital dollar of the future. Okay? There might be a federal dollar that they create, okay, that is worth $1. I'm more looking on the terms of XRP moving all the money. In other words, cross-border payments, things like that. I don't think it's ever going to sit at just a dollar. But I want to go back and tell you about this right here. So, think about China and Russia, okay? Now, everybody looks at them as superpowers in the whole world. The US is always number one, and then China, then Russia. And then, Britain, and so on and so forth. But if they're ahead of us, right? Now, how does anybody think that it's going to take till 2024 or 2025 for the US to catch up? It's not. I told you before, things are aligning perfectly for XRP, and as an XRP holder, you should be very excited about what is coming, because I do believe the SEC gives XRP regulatory clarity. We also have the Flare network launching. We have ISO 222 coming. We have all the relistings on the exchanges coming. Okay, we have everything ahead of us. Now, think about it like this. If you weren't invested in XRP, or you weren't invested in any type of crypto for that matter, okay, what do you really have to look forward to in this world today? I mean, you have recession, inflation, gas prices that are sky high, food prices that are sky high. You really don't have a future to look forward to. At least in crypto, you have a future to look forward to. And as an XRP holder, you have a very bright future to look forward to. So with that said, I want to tell you this. Keep watching that Bitcoin and Ethereum dominance drop. And I think we go into a quick alt season possibly. I think that moves us forward. But we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Anyway, have a great weekend. I'll probably make another video tomorrow. I want to thank you all for watching and have a great night.